Oh. Okay. That's my daughter. This is my daughter. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. You're asking me to fucking vote for my daughter. I can't do. Yuki, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yuki, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yuki, you better watch what you fucking say, or I'm gonna jump through this screen and beat you up like a honey badger. I'm gonna go honey badger on this guy. I am. Okay. Here we go. All of you guys won't want to admit it, but I think I know now. Don't say it. Don't say it, Yuki. Yuki, don't say it. You could say anything else. You have the capabilities. Words can come out of your mouth. You have the capabilities to say anyone else. Don't say it, Yuki! The identity of the culprit. Don't say it! Don't say it, Yuki Poo! What? Maeda? You know the killer? Don't say it. 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 The person who satisfies all the conditions as the true culprit of this case. Yuki? Yuki, I'll beat your ass. Don't say it. Don't say it. It can only be you. Don't say it! Satsuki, he's gonna fucking die. He's gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck you up, Yuki. Yuki, come on. Yuki, come on. I'm ready. Yo, jackets off. Jackets off. Jackets off. We're not playing no more. We're not playing. Jackets fucking off. Talk about my daughter again. Keep my daughter's name out of your fucking mouth. How about that, Yuki? Keep my daughter's name out of your mouth. What? Someone's gonna die. Satsuki is the killer? Hooray! You finally came to think of me as the culprit. Only Yuki understands me. No! I'm so glad. I'm gonna fucking... Wait. Maeda. Look at her now. She was picked as the culprit, but she looks rather content. Do you really think that Satsuki's the culprit? Yeah! Look at me and Tsurugi. Do you really think Satsuki's the culprit? That's right, Tsurugi. It's anybody else. Think about it. The only one it could possibly be is Satsuki. Someone wants to knife fight. Someone I'm looking at. At the beginning of the trial, when Satsuki came out saying she was the culprit, we were trying to interrogate her to see if it was really her. However, Satsuki had no idea of the letter that called Haruhiko and destroyed his right hand, which we thought the culprit would know. Of course, we thought this because of this reasoning. Because she wasn't the real culprit. But take a look! The two things mentioned earlier are actually from Terita's doing, not the culprits! Teruya didn't know that there was someone who killed Haruhiko by shooting him with a separate gun. So on the contrary, did the culprit know that Teruya sent a letter and destroyed his hand? Probably not. It would be impossible to know Teruya's actions unless he himself told the culprit in advance. The real culprit would be a person who doesn't know why the letter was sent to Haruhiko's room and his right hand exploded. I'm about to jump through this fucking monitor, and I'm gonna fight everybody. I'm gonna fight Monokuma, I'm gonna fight Yuki, I'm gonna sucker punch him, I'm gonna shatter his ribs, and then as Monokuma comes sprinting at me, I'm gonna grab him by his ears, I'm gonna kiss him, and then I'm gonna bash him into a wall, I'm gonna throw him onto the bed, and I'm gonna get ready, Monokuma, I'm gonna fuck you to death! I would, dude, I would! He pisses me off! The bear's gonna get it! Even though they didn't know why his hand ended up that way. And there is someone who meets these conditions. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? You're gonna fuck Monokuma? Only if he consents to it. Only if he consents to it, and he lets me take him out to a nice dinner, you know? And as long as Monokuma's willing to wear a pretty little dress. We're getting off topic. Fuck everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck everybody in this game. I hate them. And there is someone who meets these conditions. The person who confessed with their own voice that they killed Haru by shooting them, but didn't mention about the right hand nor the letter. And that person is Satsuki. Well, I'm not sure what you're saying because it's difficult, but anyways, that's right. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. It was me. I killed Haruhiko. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. They grow up so fast, but I'm still gonna throw up. Like, I don't know what I'm to do. I think Maeda's reasoning is making sense, but I don't really understand Satsuki's appearance being like that. Why did you do this, Satsuki? Why do you like it so much when you're being named as a killer? Kobushikawa, who was close to you, you killed him with your own hands? How can you say it so lightly that you killed him? Weren't you sad? Think again, incompetent. Of course, it's possible to commit the crime, as you said. There's only that woman, but that is absolutely not the reaction of a killer. I'm not crazy, it's very normal. Again, they grow up so fast. Actually, I don't know why Satsuki's reacting like that and keeps saying that she's the culprit. However, I can't think of any other reasoning. Maeda's words. Stop talking. Everybody stop talking. Mikako Kurokawa has spoken for the first time in this stream. I will listen to what she has to say. Notice how Mikako Kurokawa says Maeda's words. It's very possible that our Lord and Savior, Mikako Kurokawa, the one that will part the sea, right now, is going to refute Yuki Maeda. And I need that shit. I need her to refute Yuki Maeda now! Go ahead, Mikako. People often ask me, Vodka, is this stream a cult? And I'm like, no. And then you look at the chat, and the chat is just this. The chat of hundreds of fans. Just this. Mikako Kurokawa, our Lord and Savior, who always leads us into the right direction. Mikako Kurokawa, who would never do any wrong. We all should appreciate Mikako Kurokawa for what she has done. Let us praise Mikako Kurokawa, the ultimate exorcist. And again, I look at you and I say, nay, certainly not a cult. But we should listen to what Mikako has to say. Go ahead, Mikako. Please, refute Yuki. You're like my last hope in this. Maeda's words make sense? No! Kako! Kako, no! You were my one hope! In fact, at the time, Teruya was not found to be the killer. It was enough to doubt Satsuki because of the circumstances. Kako, stop! Kako, stop! Maybe as soon as the trial began, Kako! Satsuki couldn't be the culprit. Kako, please! We were stuck in stereotypes. And we didn't think about it more thoroughly. Oh my god! We're fucked. Kako confirmed we're fucked. Satsuki, I'll check once more. Are you the culprit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat. Satsuki's my daughter. This was an image of me and her when she was little. Satsuki's my daughter, bro. This was when she was little. She wanted to get into cheerleading and gymnastics. This was before the clown stuff. You know, Oh, my God. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna go insane. It looks so real because it is real. It happened. What do you mean? It literally happened. Oh my god. Alright, let's just do this stupid shit. Satsuki, I'm putting it off because I don't want it to be true. Satsuki, are you the culprit? You killed Haruhiko with a gun in hand? Yeah, that's right, I'm the killer. I'm done playing! I'm done! I'm uninstalling the game! I don't want to be here anymore! I'm done! Bye! I don't want to play no more! Wait. If you're the real culprit, can you explain why you're so positive? You were like the one constantly appealed to him as the culprit. I don't know. Just when the trial started, it became bothersome to make excuses. So that's why I confessed. What is going on? Now, if it's decided, go ahead and execute me. Do not go ahead and execute her. Do not. Is anybody dealing with lag, by the way? I gotta ask this real quick. My shit is like in the red, exploding. The last thing, no? Really? That's so weird. It says my shit is dying, but I'll trust you guys. If you guys aren't dealing with lag, that makes me happy. That makes me super happy. Cause I was gonna reset the whole stream. This shit's been broken as fuck lately. I don't know what's going on. A little bit. It is a little. Maybe happened once, not noticeable. Okay. Alright. Okay, because apparently my stream quality's cooked, and I don't know why. But if you guys are saying it's good, then that's... Works for me, dude. Works for me. Works for me. I'm closing applications to make sure. Go ahead and execute me. I would rather die than see that happen. You sound so... Why do you sound so refreshingly like that? It doesn't look good that you're a criminal, on the contrary. Whatever that means. I have my doubts, too. In the first place, Satsuki doesn't have a personality to kill. You goddamn right. I did teach her at a young age to beat the hell out of strangers. But Haruhiko wasn't a stranger. That was her buddy. Satsuki doesn't have the personality to kill. Even though she is resolute to this point, like Makaru said, it would rather seem like we're choosing the wrong killer and we're gonna die together. That's not it at all. I was just telling the truth. What do I do? It's hard to make sure after identifying the killer. This attitude Satsuki has, it's a reaction that defies understanding, like Makaru said. Even like this, can I still point Satsuki as the culprit? Everyone, stop! Why are you thinking about a crime? Why are you thinking, is a crime possible, but the reaction is weird? Wake up already. The crime is impossible even for Satsuki. Why's that? With Kinjo, based on the testimony by Kurokawa, Haruhiko, Teruya, and Satsuki, they all entered the arsenal at dawn. Teruya was the first to come out of the arsenal. And Haruhiko entered the arsenal. Wait a minute. Is Tsurugi about to cook for me and get my daughter off the chopping block? Is Tsurugi about to cook for me and get my daughter off the chopping block? Now, I might be on the most hopium that I've ever been on. I might be sucking the hopium. But I didn't realize that Tsurugi... Where's he at? Where's he at? Show me Tsurugi. Because of how they all walk through the corridor with Satsuki just before this point. If they entered the arsenal together, then that means perhaps it was at this time Haruhiko used the gun. And this is likely to be true just by looking at the sounds of the arsenal opening and Satsuki coming out of the corridor alone. Back off, Maeda. Ooh, lover's quarrel. You said it with your own words just now. Where's he at? Tsurugi, come here. No, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Tsurugi, he's right here. He's right here. Tsurugi, come here, bud. Come here, bud. I'm hugging him. I'm hugging him. Yes. 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 Free my daughter. Free my daughter. Some head pats for the Tsurugi. Some head pats for the Tsurugi. Free my daughter. Free my daughter. Shit. I knew I loved this guy. You said it with your own words just now. Satsuki kills Haruhiko, then gets out of the arsenal all alone. If she came out, how did she lock the door then? Yeah! How did she lock the door then, Yuki? Yo, Tsurugi, help me whoop his ass. Tsurugi, help me whoop his ass. I'm done with this guy. I'm Team Tsurugi till the day I die. We are gonna whoop your ass, Yuki. Unless you start making sense now. It's a clue that you guys found and checked yourselves, right? It's impossible to block the door from the outside in that way. Yeah! It's not possible, ass face. If so, the killer was in the arsenal at least until Maeda and Teruya opened the door. Yeah. However, Satsuki came out of the arsenal before this. Yeah! Satsuki came out of the arsenal before that. Ass nut. I'm done with this guy, dude. Fuck that guy. Fuck that Yuki guy. Does it sound like she could still be the killer? Yeah. Does she? Me and Tsurugi standing on business. Ooh. What happened? You silent? Oh. You have nothing to say to your ex-boyfriend? Oh, that's a too bad. Let's get out of here, Tsurugi. And if you look at Satsuki's reaction, that girl used a weapon, but it seems she doesn't know that the arsenal was blocked. So now what? Is Satsuki a ninja now? Last I checked, Satsuki's the ultimate clown, not ninja! What was that again? Oh, wait. Wait, I know. Maybe you don't know. But what if I use the plank of wood as a barricade? It seems you were asleep during the trial. How about it? Is there anyone who still thinks Satsuki's the culprit? Chat, type 1 if you think Satsuki's the culprit. Type 2 if you would rather eat a puddle of shit out of a mason jar on a Sunday afternoon during Christmas time. A lot of 2s in the chat. It's kind of weird. After listening to Kincho, it seems that Satsuki is really not the culprit. I love it here, dude. I love it here. Bro, relief is leaving my body. No. Relief is embracing me. I feel so much better. Destiny Spores, thank you so much for the tier 1 saying, Dangan that Ronpa. Of course. Thank you for the tier 1. And Beloved Mitch also gifted a sub 24 minutes ago. I think I missed that. Thank you, Beloved. I want to make sure I hit that now. W's in the chat for this support. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. After listening to Kincho, it seems that Satsuki's not really the culprit. In the end, the problem lies with the arsenal door being blocked. If we solve this, there should be no problem, even if Satsuki is the culprit. Even if you think about it again, it's impossible to put a wood plank inside the arsenal from the outside with grenades on it. I've been saying this, dude. I don't understand this locker room mystery even a little bit. Even a little bit I don't understand it, dude. How do you make this happen? The only thing that I'm thinking is that maybe Monokuma's gift was similar to... Who remembers DR2 Chapter 4, the Fruit Room? I think it's Chapter 4, the Fruit Room. The Fruit Room allowed, like, individuals to, like, move back and forth, right? I'm wondering if Monokuma's gift in this instance was similar to that. Because Monokuma said he hid a treasure that doesn't allow escape. What if the treasure that Monokuma hid was something that allowed you to get in and out of the arsenal by not using the front door? No, because think about it. If that's what the treasure is, then this entire trial makes sense. Kind of. I still would never see Satsuki as a killer. There's no time frame at all. I think the current prerequisites were all wrong. The public here probably won't solve this mystery. I'd rather go back from the very beginning and reorganize this case instead. Well, that sounds nice and all, but I hate it when the trial takes too long. Don't you? It's not a warning, but you better wrap this up soon. Are you fucking kidding me, Monokuma? You're gonna put a time frame on the trial now? Of all times, to put a time frame on the trial. Only Fixers, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. W's in chat. I haven't been here in a while. Sorry, chat. It's all good. I appreciate you. The alibis of Dawn. Kurokawa's testimony. Teruya's behavior. The wood plank that blocked the arsenal. And Satsuki's incomprehensible reactions. Maybe. Have we missed something else? Why does Satsuki have that attitude in the first place? Even Kinjo seems to be confused. Blocking the door. This is a big problem. My mind is getting more and more complicated. Right now, this is the most important aspect of the case. The arsenal door, the wood plank, the grenades. How to block the door from the outside. Wait. You don't need to go back to the start. If you think about it a little, it should become clear. It's an utter waste of time. Dude, this Tsurugi guy needs to pop off. This Tsurugi guy needs to pop the fuck off for me right now. Tsurugi, please. I need you to go ham sandwich on these guys. Go ham sandwich, Tsurugi. I won't stop him. I won't stop him. Wait a minute. What's the reason for the flash grenade and the smoke screen? If the criminal hidden inside escapes through the light and smoke, then the trick to block the arsenal from the inside is solved. But I'm afraid not. This was already mentioned. It's ridiculous when you think about Dark Circle's testimony at the very beginning. It's been seen that Teruya Otori and Satsuki Iranami both came out of the arsenal. Inside the arsenal, the last one who came out was Satsuki. I'm certain. But opening the door and coming out of the arsenal means the door was not blocked until the last moment. Well, I just figured out the whole trial. I just figured out how it's possible. I just figured out how it's possible. I just did. I was thinking about it, and I've been thinking, and I've been thinking, I don't know why, but Haru blocked the door. Didn't he? I don't know why, but Haru blocked the door. We have to question why there are bloodstains all over the fucking place. Because there's bloodstains as if the body was dragged throughout the arsenal. The other opportunity, the other thing, is that he was still alive. The one person who could have set this up was Haru. It's either Haru or there's some secret path. It's one of the two. It can't be anything else. This whole time as they're talking, I'm trying to figure it out. I think that it maybe Haru blocked the door. Because he was still alive. There's blood all over the floor, as if a bloody body was moving all throughout the floor. There was guns scattered everywhere. Oh my god. Well, in a word, doesn't that mean that the body of Haruhiko was left alone in the arsenal until just before Maeda and I opened the door together in that moment? What is that? It doesn't make sense. It wasn't the body was alive and blocked by the door. No, this is starting to sound creepy somehow. Huh? Akane, wait a second. What did you just say? Huh? That it started to get creepy? Not that, before that. The body moved and blocked the door? Like a zombie from a movie. Well, of course, it won't. Such health science is unscientific. It's like that bear in front of our very eyes. It's unscientific. What bear? Oh, you mean Monokuma. I forgot he was a bear. Sometimes I look at Monokuma and I see a beautiful man that I want to take out for margaritas in the sunlight. Hey! What the heck did you just say? Who do I think the mastermind is? Mitch. It's the most obvious fucking thing in the world. I'll have you know, I'm a cutting-edge science product! Don't look at TikTok chat. I never have TikTok chat open. I never have TikTok open. The body moved and blocked the door. Of course, a reality like that does not exist. But as Teruya said, it was Haru alone, who remained in the arsenal until the end. No way. Could it be? The person who blocked the door to the arsenal. That person's identity is... From now on, Flash Your Grandma will now begin. Would you like to hear a refresher? Yeah. How do I play Flash My Grandma? Flash Your Grandma matches important clues that pass through your mind. A part of the clue or syllable is displayed at the bottom of the screen. And you just need to find the right letters to... I make myself laugh. I make myself laugh, chat. I really do. I really do. You just need to find the right letters to fit in the blanks. The letters roam randomly. Also, you must fill in the... The letters float randomly. You must fill in the first letter among the blanks. If you fill in the wrong letter, your speech ability decreases. If your speech power is empty, you will take influence damage instead of HP. The game will be completed once all the letters are correctly matched with the keyword. I got this, dude. I'm the best fucking Flash player in the world. Easy game. I got this, bro. Wait. Wait, what? Huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, we have a little problem. We have a wee teensy problem. Brute force it is crazy. Alright, type 1 if you know Korean. Type 1 if you know Korean. Type 1 if you know Korean. Anybody. Nobody's typing 1. We don't have anybody who knows Korean in here. Are you serious? We have over 1,000 viewers across several platforms, and not a single one of you knows Korean. Stop typing. Stop typing 6-7. You're just typing random numbers! You're not helping me! There's 1,000 of you and you're typing random numbers! Don't yell at us. What do you mean? Yell! How is it there are 270 people in Twitch chat and none of you know? Okay. The reverse C. What does that mean? What do you mean the reverse C? What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. Everyone's typing reverse C. What the fuck is... So it's like this? Alright, I'm gonna look for one that looks like this. Is this the reverse C? This right here? This better be right, chat. This better be right. I can't... How do you hit it? You fuckers! Wait, I gotta, like, tap, right? Oh, okay, okay. Alright, second letter, go! Second letter, go. Everybody's typing in Korean. I don't... The whole chat's typing in Korean. What can I do? This is what I'm dealing with right now, YouTube. This is what I'm fucking dealing with, YouTube. What do I do? Like, what is going on here? No! Make it make sense, please. That's the answer? The chat's still moving very quickly. Okay, I think it's this one next. Okay. And then the fourth one is that symbol. Oh, my head! I think it's this. I think this is the fourth answer. Please be right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, next answer. My head hurts. I feel like I'm deciphering code. Okay, I think it's this one. Come to me, come to me. All right, all right. And then that last one, whatever that is. Okay. The music is way too intense for this. It's this, isn't it? Come back to me. I got it! It's Flash Your Grandma! 0 point. Perfect. 40, 30, 80. That's it. It has to be only him. The identity of the person who blocked the door to the arsenal. Really? Maeda, do you know who the killer is? It's my grandma! I don't think you're about to say it was Kobushikawa. Because the body moved, right? I was just joking. No. Thanks to Akane. My day 2, by the way. I could come up with something else. Hey, Tsurugi. Remember when you were talking shit on Akane? Hey, Tsurugi. Remember when you were talking shit on my homegirl Akane? What now, player? That's right. The only one that could block the arsenal door was no one else other than Haruhiko. Huh? Haruhiko's the culprit? You're saying he committed suicide? We can't say that on TikTok. We cannot say, don't say that on TikTok. Oh my God. Wait, have you forgotten? As Monokuma said, suicide is forbidden. And if you kill yourself in any way or form, he will treat it as a dog death. Haruhiko was murdered by someone other than himself. That's why Monokuma treated this as a case, and a class trial was held like this. No, Maeda never said that he committed suicide. He said that the person who blocked the door to the arsenal was Haruhiko. What? Like Maeda said, the person who killed Haruhiko with a gun is the killer, Satsuki. But it was impossible for Satsuki. The task of blocking the arsenal? But it was possible for Haruhiko. How about it? This means the reason why Satsuki can't be the culprit. It's now gone. No, that can't be possible. The fact that Haruhiko blocked the door to the arsenal it's just simple assumption. That may be possible in context, and there is no evidence of this. No evidence? No, there's proof of this. I don't mean ill will just because Haru blocked the door without any evidence. But Kincho wouldn't be unaware of this evidence. Why does he argue so much? No, let's not bother right now. Now the case comes first. The evidence that Haru may have blocked the arsenal door. It's all the blood. That's how I figured it out. There's like a massive blood trail. Right? Unnatural bloodstains. It was everywhere. Yeah, it was everywhere. I've been muted? How? How did I mute? How did I mute? What? Why didn't no one tell me? How long was I muted? How long was I muted? Why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me? I've been muted the whole 6 or 7 minutes. What? I've been muted for 7 minutes and no one told me? What's wrong with you guys? Only a few seconds. 6 or 7 seconds. Will you shut up and give me a direct answer? How did I get muted? Bro, I'm literally like sitting back here. Like I'm like back here leaning in. Right? I'm back here leaning in. I'm not even touching any of my setup. Dude, the mastermind must have silenced me. Mitch silenced me, bro. He saw that I was clicking too hard, and he's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking mute his ass. That's right. It looks like bloodstains wandering around in the arsenal. After Haruhiko was shot, wouldn't it explain he was bleeding? While looking for boards? Flash and smoke grenades? It is plausible. But would it be compelling that Haruhiko Kobushikawa himself locked the door of the arsenal simply by looking at his blood? It's not reasoning, but a realm of speculation. But it's not a contradiction. I don't know if any motherfucker in here thinks that it's not a contradiction. I don't know if anybody thought that this was a contradiction. I don't know if anybody thought this was a contradiction. But if you think that this is a contradiction, you're a jackass. You're a jackass. And you should remove yourself from the internet, go outside, and touch some fucking grass. Because Mikako Kurokawa has spoken, and she states it's not a contradiction. Don't ever battle her on this. Only Haruhiko is the certain possibility. Correct. And even if the culprit dragged the body, there's no reason for it. It only leaves evidence behind. No, it's a contradiction. Oh, you smell that? I smell a jackass who needs to go outside and touch some grass. That's what I smell. I smell that. I smell that in the vicinity. Kinjo. I concede that all of Maeda's words were all true. But Haruhiko was murdered by a very cruel killer. You just see Satsuki over there doing Gangnam Style with her clown outfit on. Yo, I just see it now. Tsurugi's like, Haruhiko was murdered by a very cruel killer. And you just see Satsuki, Open Gangnam Style, at her fucking podium, bro. Let me ask a simple question. Why in the world would the victim help elaborating more tricks for the killer, if not to leave evidence of their crime? The answer is, you don't know about that. But if you wonder about emotional things, and look at only information left in the case, it makes sense that it is Haruhiko that just closed the door, even with the process of elimination. This is not about being emotional, Yuki. This is about the victim helping the killer. There can't be such a thing. Stockholm Syndrome, maybe? I don't believe in any of that shit. That kind of thing is psychotic. Even that requires the premise that the killer had some kindness and gentle behavior towards their victim. But does this reflect reality? Did the killer show kindness to Haruhiko? No. Rather, they murdered them in cold blood. Maeda's reasoning is the worst, not to mention forced and far-fetched. The girls are fighting again. C2, thank you for the follow. In Turtles, thank you for the follow. Hi Troter with the follow. Trust of All with the follow. Thank you guys. Welcome in. The girls are fighting again. Yuki's bewildered. He knows that he's sleeping on the couch tonight. He knows that he's sleeping on the couch tonight. What are you gonna do about it, Yuki? Hey, what is this Stockholm Syndrome? Did somebody, like, replace Akane with someone who's, like, less informed? Akane's been, like, fulfilling the role of, like, someone a little dumber this trial. Like, usually Akane cooks more, I feel. It's when victims are held hostage by a robber or kidnapper. But rather they think of them as their saviors. It's like a phenomenon that antagonizes rescuers, police, etc. And they take the criminal side. Kinjo, it's weird. If you were the usual you would rather have ruled out such emotional things and reasoned it out by considering the logical situation. You said I was being emotional? This is natural! You just don't see it. If the victim who deserves salvation agrees to the obvious evil, it becomes impossible to reason with. This choice is not logical! Saving them is what I have to do. I can't leave alone your pretentious reasoning. And besides that, there are loopholes. Many loopholes within this reasoning. I'll just do what I have to do. I'll refute you. Oh, you want to fight? Okay! Okay, alright! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Loser sleeps on the couch tonight! Loser sleeps on the couch tonight! I'll correct that ridiculous reasoning, Maeda. What the hell are you doing, Kinjo? You know it's best that there's nothing more to refute here. You're making an unacceptable reasoning from my point of view! You're sleeping on the couch! This can't happen, and it shouldn't happen! And if there's anything to refute, then I'll do it, Maeda! From now on, the counter-argument showdown will now commence. Would you like to hear a refresher? Listen to tutorial, skip and slash psycho cop. What the fuck? Alright. Skip and slash psycho cop. Otori's testament, gunshot wounds, Kurokawa's testimony, Kinjo's testimony, cut fingers. Does anyone remember Kinjo's testimony? Oh shit. Oh shit, he's coming at me. Oh my god, he's coming at me. Besides, if you don't listen to Satsuki, she tried to kill Haru by herself! It's not enough to leave more clues to the culprit! Why would they help the killer in his own death? I don't have time to read it. I don't have time to read it, bro. I don't. I'm trying to narrate, there's just no fucking time. However, it's impossible for Satsuki to block the door to the arsenal. At that point, it was only Haruhiko in the arsenal who could have done it. The unnatural bloodstains support this fact. Also wait. Okay. What? How do I switch my bullets? Gunshot wound, chest area. Kurokawa's testimony, instant death. Wait, it's gotta be that. No! I got it wrong! And now they're yelling at me in a different language. Shit! It wasn't instant death. I know for a fact it wasn't instant death. I don't have time to read. I don't have time. That's the fucking bad part about this video game, is you never have any time to read. It's just like, yeah, get in there. Like, get in there, bro. It is the same thing in the other Danganronpa game. You have no fucking time. What is Kinjo's testimony? That's the other one that's like, I don't think we've used yet. I'm trying to think, what the fuck was Kinjo's testimony? Was he the one who said it wasn't an instant death? And now he's contradicting himself? I don't know if I'm remembering things right, dude. I am fucking lost. I'm gonna go Kinjo's testimony on the bullet. The fact is, like, the reasoning is that it wasn't an instant death. So that's what we're refuting. The question is, what bullet? And if the fact that there was a gunshot wound to the heart isn't that refute, Then it's gotta be another bullet we haven't used. Fuck you. I'll cut through those words! .40. I scored like shit. Kinjo, that's wrong. Haruhiko did not die immediately. Don't people, like, shit themselves when they die? Did we, like, inspect this? You can say what you want, Maeda. As I said, Haruhiko had his chest pierced. Since the bullet hit his body with a wound like... Oh, yes, I remember now. I knew Kinjo's testimony was something relating to the gunshot, and I was thinking it might not be an instant death, but now I remember it clearly. He was saying that because the bullet went through him, he was less likely to die. And if it were something like shrapnel, he would be more inclined to die. He would have no choice but to die immediately. Former apprentice mortician, not instantly and not always. When I die, I hope I shit myself, dude. I do. I hope that, like, when they find my dead body, like, I'm just still ripping ass. I do. I hope, like, they literally come across my body and I'm just like... Just because I think it'd be a funny story to tell at the office. You know what I mean? Just because, like, it would bring some light. You know what I'm saying? During a dark time. It would bring some light to a dark time. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice, Vodka. I know. No, Haruhiko did not die immediately. His chest was struck by the bullet, penetrated through Haruhiko without getting stuck in his body. Because the amount of shock is relatively less than one that gets stuck. It would have been possible for him to move. Speculations. Anyone can make that claim. You literally made the claim. You told me that he was probably still alive. You did. You. Boop. Boop. Hey, Tsurugi. Got your nose. Got your nose, Tsurugi. Ah, I'll put it back. Oh, it's back. Tsurugi, your nose is back. Boop. Gotcha. Stop it now, Kinjo. This is not speculation. It was you, Tsurugi Kinjo, who told me this! Ugh. Incompetent, is that true? If it's about the bullet piercings, of course. I'm well aware of it, but... Was it the cop who told you about this? Yes. During the investigation, I thought he must have died because he was shot in the chest. But... Kinjo told me. I heard that his death might not have been immediate. He likely would have had trouble breathing. But he would have been able to move for just a little bit. That's... At that time, I just said it as only a guess! Kinjo, why are you arguing so much? In this case, you're acting like you're the culprit. We named Satsuki as the culprit. And Kobushikawa did the back work. Why are you still arguing so much? Shut up, criminal! Haruhiko was murdered. He was also labeled as the victim. A victim that I had to protect. A victim who deserved protection. Was actually on the killer's side? That's something like that. It can't be. Kinjo. I can't listen to this far-fetched logic. According to your logic, Kizuna Tomori was also a victim, but in reality, she was actually a terrifying bitch who was planning a crime. Are you saying that you would tolerate Tomori's murder plan? That's wrong. In that case, it was due to an accident, not the victim. Also, refuting such a subject to the incompetent. Which was it? Haruhiko tried to kill Satsuki. It makes no sense to help him in a situation where it leaves more evidence. But look here. The victim you had to protect was the reversed. toward after trying to kill someone. They're very good citizens indeed. No. No. No, 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 no. I am. What the hell am I for? So many days. Many. Kinjo? Kinjo! Kinjo's down. Kinjo, wake up! Did he pass out? Kinjo! Hey, hold it right there! We're still on trial! I don't admit going out of the courtroom at your own will. But Kinjo is... Oh, this is a headache. Fainting and getting upset during a trial. It's a taboo to get out from the courtroom during the trial. But I guess it can't be helped. Kinjo, I'll take him to the dormitory. You guys don't have to move. Stay in your seats. Bro passed out. Jesus. He's having some internal conflict. You know Yuki wants to get out. Yuki wants to get out of here, bro. You can tell. Yuki's ready to get out of here ASAP and run to Kinjo's side. You know as soon as he's out of here, he ain't going to bed. He ain't going to bed. Yuki's gonna be sprinting to Kinjo's door. Kinjo, let me in! I don't want to sleep on the couch tonight! Everyone's been waiting for a while, right? Kinjo arrives safely to his dorm bed. So don't worry about it and let's continue the trial. But this doesn't make things fun. You know, I wish that they did this more in Danganronpa, like in original Danganronpa. I hope to see some of this in 2X2. I want to see people fucking leaving the courtroom to get evidence, passing out from pressure. I mean, I guess it like kind of happens to Toko, but she hops back up as like a different character and, you know, everybody's still there. I feel like the pressure of this situation is likely fucking insane. And some of the internal conflict and the realization that these characters go through. I want to see crazy batshit stuff happening in the courtroom. Like, I want to see people going down and being like, well, there goes that frame of argument. How everything was handled in the trilogy is, like, fine. But I don't think you should be afraid to just, like, fucking knock someone out in the courtroom. You know what I mean? Or, like, for example, you know what was really heat that this game did? In Chapter 3, when they pointed at the culprit was like, nah, fuck that. And Uhara was like, I'm gonna kill some people. like Uhara was like, point the finger at me again, and I'm gonna kill all you bitches. And then they were like, Monokuma, that guy right there, he's threatening to kill me. He's leaving his podium, Monokuma, stop him. I want to see more shit like that. I don't want people to be standing at their podium. I want them to be ready to dolphin dive out of their podium. They'll fucking scrap with someone. Like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And they do that a lot in this game, and I love it. Now that Kinjo's outside of the courtroom, the fact that he was sent out means that he wasn't the culprit. Now, the number of people has decreased by 1. Dun, dun, dun. Kinjo, I'm sure he'll be okay once I return to his side. It's the first time that Kinjo looked like that. As Monokuma said, we're still on trial. Forget about him for now. He's not even dead, is he? Alright. So... where did we leave off? The culprit is Satsuki. I'm, like, forming in my mind how this happened. I think I know what happened. Okay, here's my take. I think Haru and Satsuki... I think Haru planned to have Satsuki kill him. And Haru wanted to basically create a scenario that, like, would make it so, like, Satsuki could be free and everyone else died. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. I've switched my take a billion times now, though. So, you know. But all of my shit's been kind of right. All of my shit's been kind of right, to be fair. The culprit is Satsuki. She couldn't block the door to the arsenal. Only Haruhiko. Is it okay to make this decision, then? Does anyone have a different opinion? A different opinion? I think that's the only thing we have. There's no disagreement. Of course, it's logical. As Kinjo Tsurugi said, I also don't understand why Haruhiko Kobushikawa, in the victim's position, helped the killer. That's, well, I don't know either. After all, it's like we won't get a different decision now, right? Then if you name me as the culprit, there will be no complaints, and no one will be dissatisfied. Wait, not yet. Rei Makaru, you son of a bitch. Huh? What else is there? You said there was no reason to disagree. Why did Haruhiko Kobushikawa help the killer? And why is this killer so excited? Huh? The same goes for me. Satsuki, the reasoning about this case is over. Perhaps only looking at the reasoning result. I can't argue that you're the culprit. However, why? Why call yourself the killer? Are you trying to die? What? Why, you ask? Well, like I said earlier, it became a nuisance, so that's a good reason, right? I'm sick to my stomach, by the way. I'm just not really, like, saying anything, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm not good at lying, but I think I do better than Satsuki. Don't mess around. You'll be executed if you let this go. But if you die, the truth of this case will remain as a matter that was unsolved. I'm a woman who doesn't give up until I know 100% the problem I've challenged. Please tell us, Satsuki. If you really are the culprit, you have a duty to take responsibility for your actions. Tell me, when I thought I was the culprit, all I could do was get blamed. What are you trying to hide, Satsuki? Let us hear it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just the culprit. That's all I am. She started shouting. I don't know. 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 Baka, 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 baka. Is Satsuki just Dio Brando? Satsuki! As long as she stays like this, we'll have to force you to open your mouth, Satsuki. About the secret of this incident, in which Haru was involved, and the reason for your actions, and claiming that you were the real culprit all along. Are they gonna have me do the shoot thing? They're gonna have me do the shoot thing, aren't they? Oh my god, dude, this shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks, bro. This shit fucking sucks. They're gonna have me do the shoot thing. Oh my god. Let's just do it. Time to quiet down the clown. I would never click that. I'll listen to the explanation. Don't talk about my daughter that way. Oh my god. Ugh. Why are they making me do this, bro? Fuck this game! Oh my god. This game's fucking impossible. I've gotten a little bit better, but I still find this difficult. Also, Tamori coming in clutch. Thank you, Tamori. Okay. I'm not going to be able to hit everything. I got to take some damage trade here. The good old damage trade. She's going to get me sometimes, but as long as I'm getting more than she's hitting me, that's all that matters. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm about to die. Don't do it to me. Don't kill me, Satsuki! Oh, Jesus Christ, she's strong. Fuck! Who gave my daughter a gun? Who gave my daughter a gun? Who gave my daughter a gun? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? You know what? Good. I'd rather die than her anyways. Oh my god. You were slow? You need to move faster? I have an injury in my hands that don't make me very dexterous on mouse and keyboard. In fact, I'm not really supposed to be playing anything on mouse and keyboard. But I have to play this on mouse and keyboard, so I, like, really struggle. And then in addition to it, it's fucking hard for no reason. I'm doing pretty good this time, though. But yeah, no, the injury in my hand does not allow me to get any freebies here. This is not ideal. Oh my god. Oh my god, chill. Here, she's gotta do the bullshit, right? Yup. Dude, fucking finish shooting it! What do you do? Oh my god! The one-hit combo that fucking wrecks my health! Okay, lock in! The reasoning is over. Everything was explained. You have nothing more to hide. The broke hand, Haru's, the other pistol that broke Haru's hand! Exactly! It was mentioned way earlier in the trial. Okay. 10 point. 50%. 20%. Krazalu with 300 bits saying there's controller support for this game? Actually? Have I been playing this like a buffoon? Maybe I too am a clown. I tried using controller in the beginning and it didn't work for me. Maybe I had to like map it differently. I mean, I'll be honest, it's only in that segment. It's only like the bullet segment that's like gives me a hard time, but it makes it more exciting. The reasoning isn't over yet, Satsuki. Huh? It's already over. No, it's not. There's one more thing we've overlooked and crossed. Doesn't anyone recall? Huh? Was there anything like that? As Satsuki said, wasn't the reasoning over? It's about the pistol that destroyed Haruhiko Kobushikawa's right hand. That's right. Because we decided it was Teruya's doing earlier. We went over it. Actually, if you think a little bit, it wasn't Teruya that destroyed Haruhiko's right hand. What are you saying? That makes no sense, Maeda. I replaced the bullet, and Haruhiko grabbed it, and his right hand got wounded. This is why I think Rei did some shit. I hate to do this to Rei. I always go back to Rei. Do I think Rei's a killer? At this point, no. She's proven herself enough where she's definitely cold. She's definitely calculated and cruel at times, but I don't think Rei's a killer. In fact, I think she's an incredible asset during the trials when she wants to be. But my thing is that Rei was gone the whole time, and there's this talk about another gun. I'm curious, I'm not saying she's the killer, I'm curious, did Rei also, because she knew about it, have a similar method where she was going to set something up and then just didn't have any involvement? That was my thought. Because, no, here's the thing. We can take Teruya's words at face value. He said he fucked up one gun. The only other people among us who could, like, do that, maybe Rei and maybe Tsurugi. And I don't think it was Tsurugi. I'm wondering if Rei was, like, setting something up. There's 267 viewers, Vodka. Hey, hey, TikTok, can you guys do me a favor? Can any number of you just come over to Twitch? There's a link in my bio. You can watch the stream in full screen. You get priority chatting. You might say, why, Vodka? Why would we do that? Because we have 267 viewers over here, and my chat won't stop saying 6-7. Please, God! I just need one of you. I don't get just one out of the 105 of you watching. Just one of you. That's it. The rest of you can stay seated. Just bump it up by what? They won't stop. They won't fucking stop. You don't believe me? It's just this. The whole fucking chat. The whole fucking chat. Just one of you. Just one of you. That's all I need. The rest of you can stay seated. Capco, I see you came over to Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, Capco. I appreciate that. Thank you. W Capco. It's at 267 again. Oh my God, who left? Who left? Who left? But anyways, what I was saying is I'm curious because Rei wasn't at the meeting. You might say, Vodka, why Rei? Rei had so much extra free time to do other shit that I'm shocked that she didn't play more of a role in this case. I'm curious, since Rei knows about the bullets in the gun, if she was setting something up. I'm not saying she was setting up a murder. I'm saying, what if she was doing it in advance to basically fuck over anybody that used a weapon? That's a good way of thinking as well. It isn't necessarily like, oh, Ray wouldn't kill. Ray's not setting... I'm saying, what if Ray set this up or did the exact same method that he was doing on a few of the guns to lower the chance of someone getting killed or fucking themselves over if they would try to kill? That's my thought process. Because someone else had to make that gun, and I don't see it being Haru, and I don't see it being Satsuki. Which maybe it will be. Maybe they'll clarify that now, but I think Ray played something in this case. Good, evil, I can't say. But she would... Everybody... While we were all getting comfortable with Tsurugi, while we were all getting comfortable, she had all this free time. Stupid fool. If what you say is true, the gun he touched should have been shattered as well. Why would we have one more remaining intact? I don't know, Ray. Why? Oh, right. Come to think of it, even when Odori was rushed as the culprit, he said he didn't know why he ended up like that. That's right. I was freaking out for excuses. When I think about it again, if Haru used the gun that I modified, that gun should have been blown up. Teruya. What is it, Mikako? Shh. What is it, Mikako? Mikako, what is it? Tell us. We're listening. Are you sure you didn't touch two guns? Right. I can assure you this. Trust me. I only touched one gun, unconditionally. Wait a minute. That won't it get even more weird? Unless Teruya did it, why did Kobushikawa get caught in the same trap Odori did and injured his right hand? There's a dickhead among us! That can't be deduced by us alone. Except for one person. Satsuki. She didn't do it! I don't know! No, you must likely know why. You back the fuck off, Yuki. You back the fuck off! Satsuki, don't you remember? Mitch! Mitch saw Teruya modifying a gun, and Mitch was like, oh, I can do that too. And then he vented. He vented into the room. You most likely know why. Satsuki, don't you remember? At the beginning of the class trial, you said Haruhiko tried to shoot you, and then you grabbed a gun and shot him in self-defense and ended up killing him. From here on out, it's just my thoughts. If Satsuki's words were true, wouldn't it have been that Haruhiko knew the gun would explode? He knew it was going to explode? Deliberately breaking his hand? Was he trying to commit suicide? Maybe so. Ugh. Let me tell you, this is just unfounded imagination. Just listen for now. I don't know how someone changed the bullets in the same manner that Teruya did, but it probably was Haruhiko himself who did it. Since the second half of the trial, the word suicide continued to rattle. Because this case was just too weird to see it as an ordinary murder scenario. But in the end, Haruhiko did not commit suicide. Because Monokuma doesn't deal with suicides. They gotta stop saying this word. TikTok is literally gonna go down any minute. You know, I'm just gonna say it now. TikTok, if my account disappears, it's because I've said the S word too many times. I'm a visual novel streamer. I'm gonna read what the text says, but TikTok has taken me down, banned me for weeks over this shit. If my account disappears, make sure you're following, and we're on YouTube and Twitch. Links in the bio. If you're worried that your viewing experience is gonna get interrupted, go to one of those places now. Monokuma doesn't deal with suicides. Even if he wanted to commit the act, he wouldn't have done it just because it ends as a wasted death. So perhaps he thought about it like this. Was Haruhiko trying to save Satsuki? Tried to save her? This was my theory earlier. Deliberately aiming at Satsuki, the gun that explodes when shooting. Surprise Satsuki, and she shoots in response. Yeah, but then this happens and she dies in the trial! Even if she shot the floor, she doesn't get hurt, and only his hands fly away. And because Satsuki's shot hit him, his death wasn't treated as suicide. Later, then Satsuki leaves in surprise. He remains alone in the arsenal. He himself does the extra effort to make the case even more complicated. Like, for example, blocking the door to the arsenal and messing with the guns. Well, of course, there's no evidence of this, it's just my imagination. The fact that Haruhiko blocked the door seemed to be trying to help the killer, so I thought about it as a basis. Haruhiko, in order to save Satsuki, means he gave up his life? Hold on. That's plausible, but you always finish with the line as your imagination. There's a 0% chance that incompetent's words are true. Why? I was listening to Maeda and I was rather thinking that was the truth. Think first. He gave up his life and tried to save someone else? Humans aren't that simple. They would be afraid to do it, even in an ordinary circumstance. But it would be even more unreasonable in an extreme situation, where there's no food, and living like us. But, not long ago, Hatano, for Akane, she threw away her life. Hayame. That's not the case now. At that time, even the most extreme situation wasn't there. And she didn't save Akane with 100% pure intentions. Did you forget? Ayame clearly had a desire to save Akane, but she also wanted to escape from here. She committed murder with such a sloppy heart, although she eventually revealed her true face to us. However, in the case of Haruhiko Kobushikawa, like Ayame Hatano, there is not a single reason for themselves. According to the incompetent, he gave up his life 100% purely to only save Satsuki. No matter how close Haruhiko was with Satsuki, it would be absurd to say they were family members and gave up their lives in these circumstances. Of course, if that's true, then it deserves my respect. I mean, you know, I've said my fair share about Haruhiko, but if he tried to save my daughter, he has my respect as well. However, I don't like where any of this is going, because I'm still going to lose my daughter. It's bullshit. This game is bullshit. I know what I said was an unfounded idea. You didn't really have to refute it like that. Of course, I'm not saying it's absolutely impossible like that crazy cop. I don't think so, but it's still absurd. If he had been thinking of Satsuki like that, he would have done something earlier, but I don't have a clue. But if Maeda's words are wrong, how would you describe the reason for Kobushikawa's right hand? I'll have to think about that more. As expected, it's not going to work out the way I thought. It seems like it's too absurd, as Bakaru says, and it's very difficult for someone to make a decision in order to save her life, to the point of even giving up his life. Anyways, there's no objections that Satsuki's the culprit, is there? Do we really want to go over Haruhiko's right hand? I'd like to wrap this up as soon as possible. I'm getting bored of it. You shut your fucking mouth. Monokuma, open your mouth again, I'm gonna fuck it. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. You led us to this. You led us to this outcome. Open your mouth again, I'm gonna fuck it. Shut up. No. But we have to know the truth of this case. It's true. What? Yuki, are you a psychic? It's exactly as if you read someone's mind. I'm gonna beat up Yuki in the parking lot after this. What are you talking about? I don't feel like an adult to keep trying to hide it. And to be a nuisance to all of you. I don't think the trial will ever be over at this rate. And as Yuki said, as long as you commit a murder, you gotta be responsible for it. Dude, I'm not ready for this, dude. Let me step away for a second. I've been trying to, like, contain my emotions a little bit, Give me 1 minute, chat. I'm gonna go, like, out there. I'm gonna take a breath. Like, my heart rate's really high right now. I want to kind of just say bad words. But I'm trying to be better. Because I feel like there's a lot of redundancy and just screaming at a screen. So I'm gonna just try to be better. I'm gonna walk away for 10 seconds. I'm gonna take a breath. I'm gonna come back. And we're gonna get into the backstory. And it's probably gonna really upset me. Alright, here. You know what? Here. Look at that chair. Look at that beautiful chair. Yeah, talk to this chair. Give me a moment. Up! And follow. Alright, I walked away, I stepped away, I did like 15 seconds of deep inhales and exhales, and I'm honestly feeling like quite a bit better. I'm feeling quite a bit better. I stepped away, I did like 10-15 seconds of quick inhales, exhales, and I am feeling better. I'm kind of getting anxiety again now that I'm sitting back down and I'm seeing the name Satsuki, but... Alright, chat, ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Alright. Clear your mind. Let's do this. Satsuki. Where should I start? Yeah. Since Kobazing came to my room early in the morning. You know... Until this moment came, I couldn't imagine how everything was going to play out. I'm not ready for whatever they're about to show me. I'm not ready. Like, I'm already about to cry. I'm already about to cry. Like, I'm not ready for whatever's about to happen right now. Who is it? Oh, Kobazing. What's wrong? Going around at dawn like this, you'll get hungry. I think I'm going to die hungry than killed. Oh. Satsuki, this is not a joke, so listen seriously. I have something to say to you now. Kobazing? Alright, tell me. It will take a little time. Follow me for a minute. Kobushikawa, isn't this the arsenal? Why this place? Satsuki. Is your body okay? You haven't eaten anything in a few days now. Is it painful? Yeah, I'm hungry enough to die, but except for that, I'm fine. What's this all about? It's giving me goosebumps. Actually, I have a favor to ask you. What do you want to ask? Kill me. What are you even saying? Did you commit a sin for being a perv? I get it. It's delightful that Kobazing is lusting for his girls, but it's not enough for me to kill you. I said I wasn't playing around. I'm sorry. Why is he yelling? Calm down. Calm down. Don't yell at her. No, it was my bad. Sorry I shouted out of nowhere. Damn it, how do I explain this? Kobushikawa, are you about to die? I've been thinking all this time. When this division was born, it was our fault, right? Even if we had a little more food left, it wouldn't have been so serious. I can't deny that. Besides, until now, Kinja was guarding the arsenal, so no murder occurred. But eventually, Kinja went crazy. No one is guarding the arsenal right now. If we don't make a decision now, someone will definitely commit a murder. So that's what you wanted to say. Okay. You mean that the two of us who are the most guilty will take responsibility? Honestly, I didn't want to involve you. It was me who first suggested to eat the food. I wanted to end up dying if I could. But if I remember Monokuma's words, a murder case must happen in order to escape. And suicide is not accepted. In the end, you can't solve it alone, so you need someone else's help, but the person who helps you will also be bound to be executed for being a culprit. So then I'll be at risk of death too. Yeah. I have no other person to suggest. Only Teruya or you, who committed the same crime. But you know, me and him aren't really talking right now. Of course, I have no intention of recommending this, but the moment you accept this, you'll die, Satsuki. Okay, I'll cooperate. I know this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna finish the scene. I'm gonna finish the scene, and then I'll say my piece. But like breathe in, breathe out. What? I'm saying I'll do what you want. So suddenly like this? Will you be okay with it? That you're going to die? Well, even if we're in the ballroom, we're gonna die anyways. That's not what I... Rather than staying still like this and watching my friends become murderers, or starving them to death, I prefer to save everyone and die with you. Oh my god. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm breathing. I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing. Chad, I'm not. Chad, I'm not breathing. Chad, I'm not breathing. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Satsuki. Damn it, I'm really sorry. You really are a good girl. However, there's one condition. What? What condition? I don't want to kill you, so you can kill me. What? What are you talking about? It's the same no matter what way we die. Why? Why do you want to die by my hand? If I become the culprit, I'll be executed by Monokuma, and I don't like that idea. I'd rather be killed by you. You're gonna grab a gun in the arsenal here and kill me anyway. Don't you think it'll hurt a lot when you're shot? It's not a pain problem. I don't like the idea of being killed by something like Monokuma. You don't want to? No, there's no way I can kill you. The same goes for me. There will be no end to this arguing. Instead of fighting, why don't we sit down? Enough of this nonsense. That's because you looked at me and suggested this impossible thing. I can't kill you. If you can't, why did you accept then? Then don't do it. That's no good. I've already made my decision. Then kill me already. I can't do that. I really value you. Killing my friend is... I'm not happy that I'm your favorite, okay? Wow, your face is blushing. Ugh, idiot, I'm talking about an important thing here, and we're going back and forth. I'm not messing around. Ugh, my stomach hurts because I haven't eaten anything. Are you okay? You know, we don't have much time either. It's a fact. I might die tomorrow. In the meantime, the others may be in pain or planning a murder. Everyone's in trouble. Satsuki, what if we do it like this? Have you ever seen a Western movie? Western movie? Haven't seen it. But I know what it is. They walk back and forth in the courtyard, then turn and shoot at the same time after some time passes. Yeah, let's decide with that. In the worst case of this, we could kill each other, but it's still not suicide, so the other will be able to live. I still find it uncomfortable that I would have to shoot you. But okay, I guess that would be fair. Let's go with that. Alright, if it's decided, let's move. Pick a pistol. Kobazing, are you still not done? What's taking you so long to pick a gun? Wait a minute, almost done. Okay. Are you ready, Satsuki? I know what he did, but like, she literally said she didn't want to be executed by Monokuma, which is likely going to be worse than this fate. I'm a little frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also frustrated that he came to her with this idea. Like, I see the perspective of like, oh, Haru deeply cares about Satsuki. And I get that, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that he tried to barricade the door to like save her. But this whole situation started because of this idea that was presented. Hey, it's our fault that like this is happening. I don't know. I'm still gonna wait till the end. I'm very, like, I'm not, like, pissed or mad or angry. Like, I'm not, like, sitting here being like, oh, I'm mad at Haru. Fuck Haru. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just very sad. I'm very sad, and Monokuma upsets me. That's kind of, like, where my dialogue is right now. But, I don't know. I'm just, like, not happy right now. All just like a very sad and depressing situation. I'm not a girl who goes back on their word. Besides, it seems to be more fun to decide this way. Fun, you say? I already said it again and again, but seriously. I mean, we played a lot of games so far, right? Basketball, running, poker, darts. As a result of doing my best without looking at our fights at all, the total was equal. Was it really like that? I remember the results of all our previous matches. So probably so far, Kobazing has had 14 matches. 6 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws in perfect balance. I'm getting emotional again. Chat. I'm getting emotional again, bro. She was keeping track of all the games they played together. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I'm gonna throw up, dude. I'm gonna fucking vomit. Oh my god. You really have a good memory on useless things. It's not useless to her, man! Suddenly, I thought this was the last game, so it made me feel strange. I can't believe that I'm risking my life at all. If you want to give up now, you can tell me. I really don't want to force you. No, because I'm serious too. Like you said, I'll stop playing around. Are you ready? Yeah. From here, go back and take 3 steps. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick, chat. We'll shoot each other at the same time after that. Okay. Kobushikawa? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I need a moment. Chad, I need a moment. Chad, 1 second. Give me a moment. One moment. Kobushikawa! Haruhiko! Why? Why did you do this? Good, Satsuki. The last game was my victory. That's not what I mean. Why did your hand explode? Sorry.
Can I just say that in this context, with them talking about the games and such, Haru saying he won the last game here is an incredible line.
200 biddies from Super. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy right now. Thank you for the 200 biddies, though. I saw it. This is unbelievable. Let's do it again. I was worried about that. If it would happen, I would have died immediately. In case I was hit in a bad spot. Fortunately, it looks like I'm still alive. I'll tell you what. I can... Satsuki, I'm sorry. I lied. Because you killed me and wanting to save everyone. That's not the truth. What? Who I really wanted to save was you, Satsuki. Me? It was useless information. I didn't tell the others. Because it would just confuse them. But I was searching for a few days, and I found a badge with the head of Monokuma on it. Because I found it, Monokuma appeared and said he would give it as a prize. And congratulated me on finding the treasure. That's the treasure Monokuma said? It was really here? There it showed me a photo of me and you. Kissing? Oh, no! We did a selfie. Kobushikawa, even at a time like this, what kind of joke? It's real. It shows. Our commemorative photo with you as my lover. You shouldn't forget. And then it vanished. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. I'm just wiping away tears, and there's more tears! But Kobushikawa, we've never done such a thing. It's the same for me, too. There are no memories or pictures of me and you, let alone kissing. We met here for the first time a month ago. But why? Did they really have their memories wiped and then fall in love again? Oh, no! Oh, my God! I can't even deny it anymore! It's true love! Oh, my God! I can't even deny it as her father who doesn't accept anybody as good enough! Oh, my God! They had their fucking memories wiped and they fell in love again? Oh my God! It doesn't feel odd. Even if that photo was a manipulation, I felt unknown emotions. And I thought that I didn't want to let you die. I have no idea what you're saying, Kobushikawa. Stop it. It's all too cheesy. Put up with it. I'm going to die anyways. I wanted to say this much. That maybe I've liked you after some point. Even if I die like this, there are guys like Kinjo, Makaru, and Maeda, so they'll find out about this in a minute. So you better go back to your room. Act as usual, pretend you don't know anything, and leave the rest to me. Why are you saying that, Kobushikawa? Stop it! Stop talking! No matter how much they think, they won't know that I, the victim, did all these tricks. Part of it was to pretend to shoot you and give away my right hand. It's a pretty old gun. It can explode while pulling the trigger. Even if you put normal bullets on the magazine. Kobushikawa, you can't die. No, I'm going to die. And Satsuki, you're gonna live. Leave it to me. I can't make someone as cheerful and happy as you die like this. Kobazing! I'm sorry for doing this in such a crappy way. And when the trial is over, tell the other guys that you're sorry too. I'm sorry that I fought with Teruya. I'm sorry for sacrificing Kinjo and the others. I'm sorry that my feelings don't want Satsuki to sacrifice herself. Oh my god. I'm dying, Chad. Chad, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, damn it. It hurts real bad. Kobazing, don't move, don't die. Of course, I'm doing this in order to die. Once you leave, I have a job to get done. You have to go now. Before someone else sees this. I hate this. This is wrong. I want to save you. Please go. Because this is my last wish. Please listen. I want you to live. But leave. Yeah. Just do that. Thank you, Satsuki. Whether it was real or fake. Oh, God. Oh, God. I still loved you. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Oh, my God. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. The tears just keep coming. I have nothing to say. Fuck Monokuma. And then I went back to my room. As Kobushikawa said, I stayed still until morning. I didn't know what trick Kobushikawa was going to do at the time. I wasn't sure until I heard the story in the trial. This is all I know. Like Yuki said, Kobazing. I need a moment. Give me 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 a moment. Get some water. This is the worst stream of my life. I hate everything that's happening right now. This is all I know. Like Yuki said, Kobazing was by me while intentionally trying to save me. In order to confuse you while doing so. In other words, he did everything in order to save me. What is this? This is too much. Haruhiko was apologizing to me? And I tried to kill him? I see now. If he saw the letter sent by Teruya, he wouldn't go to the arsenal. Nevertheless, the reason Kobushikawa went to the arsenal was because Haruhiko didn't even notice Teruya's letter from the very beginning. It was only to sacrifice himself and save Satsuki. Hold on. Then why? Why did he do the same thing that Teruya did? The gun exploded in his hand the same way. Unless he did some kind of trick and did it in advance. That's what I thought too. But when Haruhiko chose a gun, he was doing something in the corner for a long time. He was the kind of guy who was telling me that guns weren't fun or usual. So, I wonder if he had some kind of knowledge about them. This stupid fool. He really gave up his life for someone else? And you just kicked the opportunity that he arranged to let you survive? What are you thinking, Satsuki? I don't understand this at all. I know that Kobushikawa liked me, and he didn't want to do this. After all this, I've been struggling a lot since then. Until the class trial was held. I don't think that's the way. It's so unreasonable for all of you to die just for one person, right? I feel sorry for betraying him, but I'll be happier if you guys get to live. Fuck this game. 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 Fuck this jackass bullshit fuck game. Fuck them. No. No. Let her win. Let her win. Let her win the fucking Danganronpa game and let her win. No, I'm fucking done. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm mad. Let her win. Let her win. I'm done. I'm done, dude. Let her win. I'm fucking done. Just give her the victory. Give her the fucking Danganronpa victory. Satsuki, the first person to win, actually win the death game. Just fucking give it to fucking Satsuki, bro. I'm done. No, fuck this. Type 1 if you would be happier if Satsuki won and the game ends now. Just let her win. Fuck it. Fuck all this shit. Fuck this 6-chapter nonsense mastermind. Fuck that. Give us an actual winner. Death game ends now. Fuck that, dude. How can that be? Blood-related familiar actions are a law that puts one life, most importantly. You. For people you just have met. Well, I'm not as smart as you, Makaru, so I don't think I can give you a very cool reason for it. I just told myself that I was the culprit, because it makes me convince myself that I did this. But then why? Why didn't you just say everything from the very beginning, and hide the truth more suspiciously? You didn't even say the backstory. You just said that you're the killer, so it's rather confusing reasoning. That was because of Kobushikawa. He decided to take a chance between all of you in order to save me. Because of this, especially if Kinjo finds out, it would have seemed from Kobushikawa's view, who already did it, or who already died, that would have insulted him. I did not want to do anything that would put more disgrace on Kobushikawa any further. He already died trying to save my life. That's why I told you at the end. Please, don't think badly of Kobushikawa. He wouldn't have thought of this. And if it wasn't for him, we all would have died from starvation. Such a thing. It's not possible. Satsuki, are you really satisfied with that? Even if we live, you will die. No, I'm fine dying. But why are all you so worried? I'm very fine with my choice. No matter what happens, don't forget to smile. It's one of the teachings of my own brother, and it's my belief too. I'm gonna cry again. I'm gonna cry again, bro. I'm gonna cry. I can't do this, chat. Usually I'm just screaming and saying bad words. I'm just all emotion, right? I'm gonna cry again, bro. I can't, man. I can't. I don't want, dude, I don't want Satsuki to die, bro. Come on. Why, bro? Come on. Let her win. But after Haruhiko died, you cried, right? That's off topic. Please. I just wasn't myself. Satsuki. Yuki. Thanks to Yuki, I was able to do everything. Rather, I feel relieved. Yeah. I was impressed to see you come up with the whole truth. About Kobushikawa. You're a real teacher in my heart. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm sorry that I'm, like, taking my time. I'm just like, dude, I'm like fucking, I got tears down my face. My stomach feels sick, dude. I feel like shit. I feel like shit right now. Well then, Yuki, I think we can finish the trial. Give me that thing you always do at the end. Climax reasoning, let's go! I fucking hate it here. Ah! I am but a husk. I am but a husk.
Genuinely don't feel bad, man. We're crying with you.
At least we're crying together. I am a husk. I am a husk. There is nothing left of me. There is nothing left of me. I am but a husk. Listen, Haru did a lot of goofy shit. Okay? And there were a lot of people who were upset with me, giving Haru a hard time for all the goofy shit that he did. But I get it now. Now that I have all the context, I understand why people like Haru. Maybe, you know, maybe in the... I wouldn't say right away. But maybe in the future, after he's matured a bit, I'd let him have my daughter's hand in marriage. Maybe he's got to mature a bit, though. He's got to mature a bit. Everybody has room for improvement. He needs to mature. Enough of that weird pervy shit. He got to treat her right. But maybe I could have a reconsideration. What happened next? This is where they come to a fight. There's no future for them, though. Shut up! Shut up! Shut! Stop talking! Alright, so they do the standoff. And then this happens. And then we got this, and this. I believe it would be this one next, and then you would find the blood everywhere. Yep. Oh my god, I'm not well. I'm not well. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, Strap, for the follow. Thank you. Banana Jacket Lover with the Prime. Thank you. Thank you for all the bits as well. All right, let's do this. First, this case begins with not from the criminal nor the victim, but from Teruya. Teruya couldn't stand the extreme situation and began working on a plan to kill Haruhiko, the victim of this case. Teruya first started to write a note to Haruhiko, asking him to come to the arsenal. This was done with the paper and pen that only Teruya had in the ballroom, where there was nothing else other than weapons. Teruya, who had finished writing the note, then puts the note through the doorframe of Haruhiko's room. This was the same way that Mitch did it the first murder. Very weird that they keep name-dropping Mitch, by the way. They keep reminding us, hey guys, Mitch is a character in the game. It's weird that they keep reminding us, huh? Then Teruya, who put the note safely into the room, first entered the arsenal before Haru arrives. This was in order to do some work. That task was to load non-standard bullets into a pistol magazine. When a person shoots the pistol in that state, the gun explodes from the inside and would destroy the hand of the person who used it. Teruya used this method to let Haru, that's what it says, used, this method to let Haru use the gun and thinking of making him shoot. And before anyone else, having done everything he needed to do, Teruya quickly returned to his room and waited for Haru to come out of the room. Teruya's plan was to re-enter the arsenal, later with Haru. However, as Teruya returns to his room to stay on watch, he falls asleep due to the accumulated fatigue of starvation. This was everything Teruya had influence on in this case. Meanwhile, at the time, Haruhiko was probably having a lot of trouble thinking in his room. As we just heard, Haru was already planning to save someone dear to them, at the cost of his own life. Originally, he felt responsible for running out the food. But the discovery of the treasure was a trigger to start his life-threatening plan. As the situation gets more and more extreme, Haruhiko feels like he can't wait any longer and begins acting. He decides to meet with the person who was chosen as the culprit for this case. At the time, whether Haruhiko saw Teruya's note is still not certain, but it's very likely he didn't pay attention to it in the first place. He was too immersed within his own thoughts. Haruhiko's plan was also a plan that took place in the arsenal, but if he saw the note calling him to the arsenal, he wouldn't have headed there in the first place. Either by luck or misfortune, if Teruya hadn't fallen asleep, a fairly complicated mess would have unfolded. After a while, Haruhiko safely met the culprit. Until then, the culprit hadn't even realized the true purpose they would play in this case. Haruhiko asked the culprit to quietly follow them into the arsenal. They went into the arsenal side by side. One may have thought no one would know, but in fact, all of the actions that Teruya and these two were doing while walking around, well, unfortunately, they were up against Kurokawa, the true god of this game. And they were noticed. She wasn't sleeping from the very start, and she was keeping watch of everyone who walked by in the hallway. Dude, the Kako stare is powerful. In actuality, it was Kurokawa that pulled most of the weight in solving the mystery of this case. Because Teruya went to sleep, the killer and Haru entered the arsenal without anyone's interference. Only then, Haruhiko, who was alone with the culprit, confessed his feelings for them. I think it went this way. Someone was going to do the murder, and asked them to kill themselves before that to save everyone. This is what they asked the culprit to do. Once they accept, the culprit would also be executed for committing a murder. It was certain death, so Haruhiko didn't want to force them into making such a difficult task. But the culprit did not hesitate to respond to Haru's proposal. However, the culprit refused to kill Haruhiko himself. Conversely, they told Haru to kill them instead. Haruhiko did not want to kill the culprit, as the culprit did not want to kill him, and they kept arguing to each other in vain for a while. Haruhiko, who felt there would be no end after going like this, was determined to make a fair suggestion to both sides, and asked a decision to shoot each other at the same time, just like a game from a Western movie. In the worst case scenario, both could have been shot and died by each other's hands. It didn't violate the two's goals, saving the other. So the culprit agreed to this proposal and began preparing. The culprit and Haruhiko were choosing a gun for each other, and we heard that Haruhiko was in the corner of the room. This was probably to manipulate the magazine with the bullets at this phase. We all know the very consequences of this. Indeed, Haruhiko did the same thing Teruya did earlier. It was to load it with non-standard bullets. How Haruhiko did the exact same thing as Teruya, I'm not exactly sure whether it was coincidence or not. Maybe it was because Haruhiko, who had a lot of interest in firearms from the beginning. I think he accidentally came up with that method by pure chance. Either way, there was only one reason Haruhiko did this. He did not want to shoot the culprit. The two of them, ready to go, stand a few steps away from each other. They pointed their guns at one another after turning around. But even though the culprit sincerely tried to shoot Haruhiko, he was going to lose to them from the very beginning. Oh my god. And so, as Haruhiko intended, his hand was destroyed and he was shot by the culprit at the same time. The culprit, who couldn't understand the situation, ran to Haruhiko. Then Haru told them the truth. It wasn't us that Haru really wanted to save. It was the culprit themselves. Although Haruhiko was dying, he was hoping that the culprit would survive, and he said that he would do the rest to save them, since he still was breathing, to do one final act. The culprit was unconvinced, but soon they decided to accept Haruhiko's final request, and left Haru to do the job. Of course, the trail of this was also being monitored by Kurokawa. After confirming that the culprit was safely gone, Haruhiko began the final cleanup while keeping his short life as much as he could. First, Haruhiko picked up the flash and smoke grenades from the arsenal. And likewise put a wooden plank inside the arsenal door between the handles, and then put the flash and smoke grenades on top of it. This could only be done by the people inside, and thanks to that, there was a lot of difficulty when we tried to reason it out. The plank served to make the door to be forced open while being crushed, causing the grenades on top to naturally fall to the floor and activate. Subsequently, Haruhiko started messing around in the arsenal to make it look like the culprit did it, although it didn't connect to anything. And as a result of repeating a series of processing, of blocking the door and cluttering the interior, Haruhiko's bloodstains were all over the place, inside the arsenal, creating an unnatural bloodstain like a path of blood. Haru, who finished everything just before his life ends, reached to his feelings of satisfaction, because he was able to save someone that he cherished. But in the end, later in the trial, the culprit confessed by their own will. However, we weren't able to know that it was Haruhiko who planned all of this. All of this happened at dawn, and later in the morning, Teruya and I broke into the arsenal, and Haruhiko's body was found. In fact, in this case, the person who would be called the culprit was close to Haruhiko, and the culprit who just lost his life was the victim. But in the end, Haruhiko wanted to save the culprit, even at the cost of his life. The culprit of this incident, the identity of the killer who Haruhiko cherished and wanted them to live so much. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it, you orange bastard! Why the fuck are we shooting fireworks? Satsuki Iranami. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck this game. This game's stupid. I'm done. Look. I know this is my job, technically. I know that this is one of my several jobs. I have several jobs. And I know that streaming and entertainment is one of my jobs. But I don't want to work right now. Fuck this. I'm taking off tomorrow. I will continue playing, but I am letting you know right now, I will not be live tomorrow. I am taking off. Catch up on the YouTube in the meantime. I am taking off tomorrow. I am done. I am done. I am done. We will finish up here, and you will not see me tomorrow. Fuck this, dude. Satsuki Iranami, it was you. You're not seeing me tomorrow. I'm taking off. I don't usually take off Monday. I'm taking off tomorrow. I'm taking off. I don't care. I need a bit. I need to fucking sort some shit out. Also, I have some bad news. I have some bad fucking news. In the slop of all the bad news we have, I have some more bad news. TikTok does not like when I show executions. I am going to have to sit here and watch my favorite character / daughter get executed, because fuck everything. I am ending the TikTok live. If you are watching on TikTok, I'm sorry. TikTok policies will not let me show the execution. If you've enjoyed the energy, if you enjoyed this game or the stream, consider giving me a follow and hop on over to Twitch. There is a Twitch link in my bio. It's free to watch there. There are no ads. Click on over and watch on Twitch. Sorry, this platform will not let me put the execution up. It's not, they're gonna fucking take my shit down and I'm gonna be banned for a week. So goodbye, TikTok. A very goodbye to you. Go now. Go to the link in my bio, click it, and come on over to the Twitch. Don't miss this. All right, see you there. Oh man, it's been a rough stream. Okay. Bunch of snails with the 3 gifted. Thank you so much, snails, for the 3 gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you. W's in chat. And a big raffle to everybody in the chat for those 3 gifted. Everybody right now, type !join to join the raffle. There is a raffle happening in the chat right now. If you type !join in the chat right now, you only got 30 seconds, you can join the raffle. All right? Perfect, indeed. Maeda has good reasoning, but maybe you have a talent for organizing cases too. I'm not happy at all. Neither am I! Satsuki. Why is the mood so sad? I didn't go out to see you all like this. Satsuki, you've always been like that. You're a strong girl. Much more strong than me. Is that a compliment? I don't know if it's strength or not, but even at times like these, it's my goal to be happy. Even in the worst atmosphere. Well then, Maeda's reasoning is over now. Another raffle? Sure. After that, chat, we're playing the game. Everybody right now in the chat, type !join if you would like to join the raffle. You got 30 seconds, type !join, join the raffle, maybe you win something. Let's go. Well then, Maeda's reasoning is over now. Shall we get to the voting time? Let's not and say we did. How about let's not and say we did? Satsuki, can you really do that? To just die, not being scared? I don't want to die. Of course I'm scared. But it's already gone water. What the fuck is gone water? Gone water? Gone water. Write that down. That's a new term that we're going to be saying around here. Gone water. But it's already gone water. What else can I do but accept it? Not dog water, gone water. At least not all of you will die, because you can all live by sacrificing only one. I'm satisfied with that. No! No! No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! I am not happy! I don't want 120 medals. I don't shove the medals up your ass, Bear. I don't want those medals. Hey, Miss Satsuki, why do you keep trying to go ahead of the trial here? I'm the host. Shut up. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It seems like you guys reached a conclusion. That's all. Now you guys, vote with the switch in front of your hands. Who will be chosen as the blackened? And your answer, will it be the correct one or the dreadfully wrong one? Now then, what's it gonna be? I really don't like Monokuma in this game. Monokuma's off his meds. Monokuma didn't take his meds. He started up the death game. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do, no, this is not a celebratory moment. Fuck you, game. You can't take her from me! No! I'm so done! I've cried all the tears I can cry. Don't do this! The voting ended. Unanimously, the culprit of this case and the blackened is... The identity of the blackened who killed Kobushikawa was Miss Satsuki Iraname. You guys were right. Congratulations. I hate it here. 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 Actually, what the heck's with this case? A murder case that's not a murder? If I knew it would be like this, I would have made the rules more thoroughly. Monokuma, is it going to be a problem if I breathe down your neck and fuck you? Shut up. No, I'm about to fuck this guy, dude. I'm about to fucking milk this guy. I'm done with this guy. Fuck you, Monokuma. Hey, isn't it already too late? I'm done with this guy. No, I'm done. I'm done with this guy. Hold on a second. What is it, Makako? Everybody's quiet. Hey, everyone! You guys are doing it badly. I, as the person in charge of this party, can't you please be a little brighter? There's no way I can be happy. Satsuki's going to die now! Because it's painful. Satsuki worked so hard for us. Throwing her own life? We couldn't do anything, even after reaching this point. You're wrong! It's not that you can't do anything. Satsuki? Yuki, I told you before. Don't say it. Don't say it. She's gonna say hope is something you create. And you might be like, Vodka, that was so long ago. How do you remember that? Because she's my fucking daughter, bro. This is my favorite fucking character in the game. You think I wouldn't remember what she said? You think I wouldn't remember what she said? She's gonna say hope is something you create. Hope is not to be found, but to be created. Oh my god. You know why I decided to save you all? By sacrificing myself? Because that was my own way of creating hope. What do you mean? What was it for, man? What was it for? Nagito! If I survived by myself, it would have been meaningless to live in a world where there's no fun and no kobuzzing around. And more than anything, my power to defeat that guy is not enough. Oh? I'm smiling right now, but I'm more angry than anyone inside. I hate the mastermind. Don't you guys? We're being treated like this because of that big dummy. If it wasn't for him, Kobushikawa would have died. What is happening in the chat right now? Epilepsy warning for this execution. If you see this, copy and spread. Okay, YouTube, epilepsy warning. This is it right here. Epilepsy warning. Flashing lights, potentially. The warning has been stated. If it wasn't for him, Kobushikawa wouldn't have died. Maki died, Mitch died, Tamori died, Hatano died. So many name drops. Yamaguchi wouldn't have died. So many name drops of Mitch. Inori wouldn't have died, or Uhara either. We know that, even if we don't say it. If it wasn't for Monokuma's influence, we would have entered Hope's Peak safely and have a pleasant school life. That's right. Although more than half of our friends have already died, I want to defeat Monokuma no matter what happens. I want to punish it. I want to smash it. Hey! Why are you saying all that stuff in front of someone else's face? So, I'll bet my own hope on all of you. On us? I never wanted much. I'll be leaving this world soon. I just have one thing. No, wait. Please promise me 2 things. Oh, God. 1. Be sure to survive for Kobazing and me. And 2. That Monokuma guy. Please give him a good beating. Oh, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him real good, ball to tip. Don't you worry, Satsuki. Full paid revenge. Everybody grab a weapon. Everybody in your vicinity, reach for something. I got this jar of nuts. I got this big jar of nuts. We ride at dawn. We will not let this go unpunished. For Haruhiko. Yeah, I said it. And for Satsuki. And for everyone else. Type in chat, what did you grab? Everybody right now, type it in chat. What do you have? What do you have around you that you grabbed? I got this fucking big jar of nuts, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Monokuma and the mastermind with it on God! What do you got? I have my pillow, you're staying at home. My bed, you're staying at home. I have a knife, that sounds good. Knife will work, knife will work. I got my charger, that's fine. We can choke him out with it. I got a baseball bat. All right, Leon Jr. I got a teddy bear. What? Guys, we're going to war. What? A hammer? Okay, that sounds good. A metal bat, a TV? Okay. The entire hotel that I'm in. Okay, if you think you can round up the people in the hotel, that's good. That's grand, in fact. A chainsaw? All right, chainsaw man. A microphone, a Christmas tree, a pencil. This is good. This is good. Chat! We ride! For Satsuki! Satsuki, no! This is bad, really bad. Yeah, you got 400 angry people coming at you, Monokuma. You dare agitate the students as you want in front of me? The headmaster of this school? Even insult me in my presence. Annoying! Anyways, Miss Iranami, you were chosen as the Blackened, so you'll be punished in the end. You won't make fun of me anymore. I'm done with you. Don't you touch her. Don't you touch her! In that regard, I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate clown. Satsuki Iranami, for your crime! Fuck you! Fuck you! Come and give me your best shot, Bear. I'm not afraid of anything. My friends will definitely kick your sorry ass. Oh, we're gonna kick his ass. Don't you worry. Wait, Satsuki, you don't need to be executed. I'd rather die. This was my fault, too. I'm a sinner, too. It was me who tried to commit a murder. I'm supposed to die. Monokuma, execute me. Satsuki's done nothing wrong. Now then, let's go. A very heart-pounding. Monokuma, hold on a minute. What's happening? What's happening? Hold on a minute. What's happening? Time? What? Jeez, you're tipsy. What a way to ruin my mood. Let me say to my friends a few last words. Teruya, didn't someone tell you? No one is bad. Monokuma's the bad thing here. Everything is because of that thing. If Teruya keeps feeling guilty, then try harder to catch the mastermind. You don't need to be sorry at all, but if you die and make atonement, then that's the end. Satsuki. And for you, Akane, you're strong. You have a very strong heart. You overcame Ayami's death. Please keep supporting everyone like you always do. Okay. Thank you, Satsuki. Next is Bakaru. It's the first time I've seen you act so surprised. I don't know what makes you so surprised about it, but as long as Kinja was in that shape, everyone needs a genius like you. I know this is kind of an unreasonable request, but please, try to cooperate with everyone and find the mastermind who brought this terrible misfortune on all of its victims. Oh my god, I'm gonna vomit! And Kurokawa. Stop! Shut up! Don't ever tell her to shut up! Don't tell her to shut up! Don't fucking tell her! I'm gonna kick his ass! Let me at him, dude! Let me at him! I'm done! I'm fucking done! I'm not taking it anymore! I'm not going to ever tell her to shut up! Oh, someone's gonna fucking die, dude! Someone's gonna fucking die! He didn't just say that to her, bro! Dude, fucking meet me outside, Monokuma! Meet me outside, bro! Meet me outside, bro! Let's go! Don't say anything disgusting with the smell of hope. Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. Punishment time begins! Huh? That's too much? When the villain is found out, you're supposed to wait for them. Let's go! Punishment time! Kurokawa and Maeda. I didn't get to see anything, you guys, but I'll leave the rest to you. Oh, we got you. Oh, and one more thing. I almost forgot. Kobazing, I love you. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Chat. There's only one thing left to do. Good night, Satsuki. I've said so many good mornings to you. Good night, Satsuki. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I would be sick. I would have thrown up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not well. I'm not okay. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill his ass. What else can I do? I have to kill him. He didn't give me any choice. I have to kill his ass. Chat. I might end the stream here. I don't know, man. Here's the YouTube. Here's the YouTube. Here's the YouTube. Go sub to the YouTube so you can watch the previous trials. Go sub to the YouTube so you can watch the previous trials. Oh wait, I actually can't end it here. Fuck. I really just want to end it right now, dude. I feel sick. I have to get to a save point. We haven't saved, have we? All right, well, the YouTube still stands. Check out the YouTube if you haven't. You can watch the past trials and, you know, whatever else. I need to keep playing. I don't want to keep playing. I have to. I feel dead inside. All right. They ended up like that, trying to play a hopeless game. Adios, funny red-nosed lady.
One detail some people miss: when Satsuki starts yelling before the shooting minigame, she gets 2 new sprites, and they're both copies of Haruhiko sprites.
Oh, wow. I didn't actually see that she was copying Haruhiko sprites. I also noticed that, she kept smiling during the execution. I noticed that as well. I'm not okay right now. I am, like, really not okay. I'm just gonna voice act the rest of this chat. I'm dead inside. Like, I've cried all I can. I've screamed all I can. Like, I'm just gonna get through this. Adios, funny red-nosed lady. Satsuki, no. Damn it, damn it. What do you think? Sad, right? Desperate, isn't it? You will get no reaction out of me. I'm done with you, Monokuma. What a lame hope. You guys won't be able to do a thing before you punish me. No, it isn't. What was that, Maeda? Who says I'm desperate? I'm not like that at all. Maeda? Of course, I'm sad that Satsuki died, but we have fully inherited Satsuki's will. You won't stop us anymore. After I came to Hope's Peak Academy, I'm more full of fighting spirit than ever before. Monokuma! Did you suddenly take your medicine? You need to take your medicine, Bear! There's nothing scary about burning raw spirit. He's not alone. Makaru? From this moment on, I will retract my previous solo actions. I'll cooperate. To put Monokuma into the trash. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Satsuki will live on in our fucking spirit. You go down tonight, Monokuma! Oh my god, Makaru kind of changes this. Don't be mistaken. I'm not trying to play friends here. I now owe a debt. Because of that, I have to pay it off. Why is Miss Makaru suddenly doing this? Miss Makaru just needs to do as well. Poking around and having fun? Why should you care about Miss Iranami? Shut the hell up. Iranami Satsuki is a human being that deserves respect. W. Makaru! Hey, I've said a lot of shit about Makaru, but you know what? In this moment, boom! W. Makaru! Satsuki Iranami is a human being that deserves respect, you goddamn right! I've seen this for the first time ever since I was born in this world. To be able to give up one's life so purely for others. That is what I would call true hope. It was a life that guy tried to save anyways. I'm fed up with murder games. They're not fun. Murder games that are getting boring. Doesn't that seem like the perfect time to beat you down, Monokuma? No, rather, the mastermind controlling you from the shadows. Huh? No matter what you try, you can't do anything. It's already beyond your own grasp. No. Mikako has spoken. Shh. Mikako has spoken. We will listen. It was you who kept us in the ballroom. We made up our minds right before they died. You will run out of ideas. We already know a lot more about you than you can imagine. Now it is you who's cornered. Well, I don't know, but everyone is working hard, so I will too. For Haruhiko's sake. Me too. We will definitely get you, Monokuma. I'll avenge my friends who have died so far. What's with these guys? Rather than despairing, they're burning with fight alone. You guys are bluffing. You can't do a thing anyways. You will find out soon that you're only left with despair. Guys, I want to remind you, this game is fantastic. If you would like more people to know about this game and you would like to help me out, if you have any clips from this stream, the VOD will be put on YouTube. If you have any clips from this stream, feel free to post them. Post them everywhere. And then tag me. If you tag me on that platform, I'll repost it. I don't care if you get followers. I don't care if you get money for it. Post them clips. It lets people know about this great game, and it helps your boy out. Clips. And so the fourth class trial is ended. We lost two of our friends, Haruhiko and, oh my god, Satsuki, who couldn't be exchanged for anything. The will that the two gave us was definitely engraved in our very souls. We're not afraid. Step by step from now on will be a big leap towards true hope. Dude, I need a save point. Like, it's getting to the point where I gotta go to work. Like, I need to go to work. I do work today. And, I really need a save point. Kinjo! Can you hear me? Answer me if you're awake. Immediately after leaving the courtroom, Makaru, who finally offered to cooperate with us, disappeared before we could call her. Everyone except for Makaru went to check on Kinjo's condition. However, Kinjo was silent. We had no choice but to go back to each of our rooms with a little cluttered feeling inside. Please give me a save point. Just give me a save point. Yeah, it's been like 5 hours since a save point. Come on. Come on. Someone's at my door. Someone's... What? What? Who is it? Who's banging on my door? Is it morning? Let me save. Let me save. Let me save. Let me save! It's not even 7 a.m. Let me save! Hey, come out already, Maeda! Let me save first! What? Wait a minute. No! Don't open the door, Maeda! Let me save! Why did you take so long to answer? Was it because to feed information to the mastermind? What you all talk about, Rei Makaru? Makaru? What? That's a moody expression you got? No, it was just, you know, you coming to my room. I wonder if the sky is going to divide in two. It can't be helped. As I mentioned yesterday, I decided to cooperate with you in order to defeat the mastermind. I know that, but why did you suddenly change your mind? I told you, I'm going to follow Iranami's idea. Hatno is a great person, but Iranami is more than that. Just because she's a human who can... Wait, I don't even know what they're talking about. I gotta go to work! Someone spoiled? Oh shit, just say the name of the person who spoiled and I'll ban them. Everyone spam ducks and then drop the ad of the person who spoiled and they'll be banned. As if, Maeda, don't make me say useless things. You're always drowned in every story, aren't you? Oh. Oh, I actually know that person. I know the person who said that. They're trolling. They're trolling. They're trolling. They don't know shit about this game. But chat, you did such a good job. That's exactly what you need to do when someone is gonna spoil. Sorry. Also, now you're calling me by name? So, are you dissatisfied? I gotta go to work, though, for real. Like, I might not be... Hey, yeah, it was just a drill. That was a good drill, though. That was a good drill. You did exactly what you needed to do in a crisis. So, are you dissatisfied? Want to be called incompetent for the rest of your life? No, of course not. It's better to be called by my own name. It was just a bit embarrassing to be nicknamed incompetent by you. Yuki, shut the fuck up. Though it was accurate. I haven't admitted it yet. I don't want to be friends, but I want to at least have courtesy. As long as I've decided to cooperate. Makaru tends to be weird like this. Usually she just looks down on me and ignores me. But she doesn't do it recklessly. She admits something that can be admitted whenever necessary. Yuki, shut the fuck up. Yuki is like that fucking skinny boy who, like, meets, like, a dommy mommy for the first time, and he's like, I'm gonna make her fall in love with me. Shut up. Alright? Let Makaru cook. That's it. Stop talking nonsense. Exactly. I know why Rei is so... Dude! Every time Rei tries to talk to Yuki, Yuki's like, well, actually, Rei, I thought the skies were gonna split in two and hell was gonna freeze over when you came and talked to me. You're just so great, Rei Makaru, and I'm just so ass. Shut up! Just stop talking! Stop talking about nonsense. Come to my room right now. What? Makaru's room? What are we doing today? Oh my, suddenly asking for that? I don't care if you got feelings for me. Just shut up and follow me. He does it to himself. You can't make this shit up. You think I'm making this shit up. You can't. Oh, I'm getting tired of you already. Chat, I'm gonna be late for work. Oh my god, I don't have time for this. Oh my god, Rei, did you bring Maeda? Akane, Odori, and Kurokawa, too? Hey, don't do that shit show. How many times must I repeat you're not my friends? Her room is bitchin'. She moved all this stuff from the library. Everyone, what happened? It looks like Makaru came out of her room at dawn and called us all one by one. Teruya, those goggles! This one? It was Haru's. It was left in the dressing room. I brought it along. This is an atonement for myself, and also my own commitment to continue Haru's will. We need to move forward. That's right, the efforts of Kobushikawa and Satsuki. They don't want me to go to work. They don't want me to get to work on time. They don't. They want me to be late, and that's just gonna be what it is, and then I'm gonna get fired, and then you guys are never gonna see me again. I have to speed through this chat. I'm sorry, speed run, let's go. That's right, the efforts of Kobushikawa and Satsuki should never be forgotten. They will forever be our friends, even those who have died so far, but we can't be sad anymore. Now, it's time for us to fight back. Bit by bit, very little, but something is starting to change and starts to move. Our hope is to not find it, but to create it. Only these words struck in my mind. So, why did you call us? Oh my god, just let me save post-trial. If my house were to get struck by lightning right now, we would go all the way back to the beginning of the trial. This is an operational meeting. As long as I have decided to cooperate, everyone here will beat up Monokuma, and together we shall escape. Okay, so we're gonna jump him. Great. Alright, awesome. Yes, good. Ray being an ally? Oh my god, it makes you feel so reliable now. Everyone here. Wait, then what do we do about Kinjo? When I look at that guy, he's a statue. Doesn't respond to anything. And I don't even know if they will ever wake up. Oh my god, he's in a coma? No! Go check on him, Yuki. The entertainer in me can't rush through this. I have to do it the way I need to. Even if he wakes up, I'm not certain if he will ever recover. Well then, of course, if we have him, you should be comfortable. But throw away your lingering regrets. We have no choice but to strike now. Because I felt the fighting spirit from you, I chose to cooperate. Makaru, staying away from us until now, have you found out something? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have time. I don't have time. What are we doing here? What are they taking so long? I found out a lot of things. Those of you who have not found anything are more curious. First off, wait a minute. Can there be a save point first? Also, there might be a surveillance camera in here. Are you okay with that? Are you an idiot? Of course I know there's one in here. That's why I called you into my own room. The room is the only room that can jammer surveillance cameras. What? Leave it running until Tuesday? You want me to leave the game running until Tuesday? You want me to put my computer out of commission? No editing, no nothing until Tuesday? Are you crazy? To put it bluntly, it's instant jamming. Instant jamming? Oh my god. Odori, do you know what she's saying? I hate it here. Not at all. In short, my room is safe. The words here will not be leaked. Why do we have to talk about instant jamming? Just talk! Just talk! The mastermind in our appearance is not visible. Really amazing. How do you know that? Or how did you do that? Power room, audiovisual room, and I assembled some useful parts. She did some Makaru shit, and now she can't be seen on the cameras. That's how she made it. It's only a temporary measure, so even if it's not perfect, it'll be safe. Makaru, you didn't spend time alone. Oh my god! Of course not. You better thank me for inviting you. So, the first goal is to find out the identity of the mastermind. Of course, that is the most important thing, but before that, let's look at the preconditions. Preconditions? Why did we get involved in this division? You look good today? What is going on? Spam the button, then the YouTube will be mad! I mean, that's the biggest mystery. Why did Hope Speak Academy become this way? Why did anyone come to save us? And, oh my god. But that's the first thing since we said the other thing, right? At the time, we were both Kinjo and Makaru, the conclusion made. Oh my god. No, unlike them, there's one fact I do know. At first, I thought it was a hypothesis because it was nonsense, but I was convinced after yesterday. Makaru, you don't mean... Yes. It's a fact. A considerable amount of time has passed since we entered this school. And the truth is, we don't remember it. Makako? I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What, chat, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't. I'm actually, like, panicking. I want the YouTube video to be good, but, like, I have to be in work in 8 minutes. I have to be to work in 8 minutes. It's a 10-minute drive. How? How? Like, I'm already fucked. I'm already fucked. Also, I just, like, why are they doing this post-trial, bro? Why are the save points so spread out? I'm, like, already fucked. Also, I knew you would react when we talked about this, Makako. What? What's this all of a sudden? I'm obviously deeply grateful to Satsuki, and thanks to her, I was told to cooperate in order to punish the mastermind. But before that, there's a traitor we must catch. Makako Kurokawa, you know something. There's no way Makako's the traitor. Makako's my lord and savior. Let's just stop. Honestly, I'm dubious about your dubious. What a word. Honestly, I'm dubious about your true nature. Tell me everything you know. If you can't, then I'll consider you the mastermind. No way! Is this true? This is nonsense, right? No. Trust me, If you're innocent, tell me the facts that you know. You do know that there's not only 1 or 2 suspect actions you've done so far, right? Why did you keep your mouth shut? Are there any circumstances that you can't tell us? Makaru, don't do that too much. Kurokawa has to calm down before she can... Hello, Say that you're sick, they'll fire me. Hello, everyone. It's morning, 7 a.m. It's wake-up time. Let's have a lively one today, too. I hate that bear. I hate that bear. I hate that bear. Call him sick. I'll get fired. Morning announcement. It's already 7 a.m. That's not the problem right now. Go to work? They're both my jobs! I don't know what to do! All right, almost forgot. I don't know if everyone... just let me save! It's not unreasonable! It's been 3 hours! Let me save! I have some great news. See you soon! I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna leave the game running. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the game running until Tuesday. I gotta go. I'm probably gonna be late for work. I have to leave, like, right now. Like, I don't have a choice. I have to go. I'm probably still gonna be late. So, yep. I'm not happy at all about this video. I'm not happy about this stream. When you come back, I might have skipped this part. I might have played it in my own time and then let you know what happened. I don't know. Do me a favor, since I'm probably getting fired today. Join the Discord. Here's the Discord. Join it where you can communicate with like-minded people like me. I have to drop this chat. If I don't drop the Discord and the YouTube, then I'll never grow as a big streamer. So join the Discord. And of course, check out the YouTube where you can watch all past videos and VODs. The VOD will not go up until tomorrow because I don't have time to post it. All right? Bye. There's the YouTube. Bye. Fuck everything. Bye. Fuck this game. I'm sad, disgusted. I don't want to be here. The game's going to run and burn my power out.